people, today's video I was asked to do some ankle strengthening exercises to get some flexion, extension, and that rotation in the ankle post stroke. So I'm going to do some exercise on the floor. I have my handy dandy contraption that I made. You can use some stockings, you can use a band, whatever. I literally tied 2 long socks together, and we're going to use that as a contraption. Before we get started, could you please do me a favor? If you have not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Like this video and share this video with anyone you believe will help in their recovery. And if these videos are blessing you, thank you for the commentary. I need these commentaries so I know what videos will help you. Please, if you'd like to bless me in any type of way with any amount of donation, I'll leave my information at the bottom. And we're just going to jump in this video and get started. Working on exercise to get flexion, extension, and movement in our ankle post-stroke. So we're going to start off, actually, come to the edge here. I'm left side affected. And as you see, my feet are flat. And I'm looking in the camera, I'm gonna do it as a mirror effect in the camera, but you can put a mirror in front of you, you can watch your feet, this helps you. So I'm gonna start off with generally working on, and if you can, lifting the toes up. And that's just generally pressing down into the heels. So as I'm doing this, I'm technically like scooting my butt back. So I kind of creating a motion here to lift up. And again, this seems simple to me now because I have movement in mind, but it was not as simple as when I did it. So, thing I would do here to help me with that, when I could not get that movement, I would take a band or something as such, and I'm gonna place this up underneath my foot. And as we have here, we wanna keep the ankle down and put this up underneath the ball. We're gonna lift, and I'll turn sideways so you can see what that looks like. This looks like such. Lifting up as such, and if you say, how can we do it with one hand? I'll take this hand off. We're doing that as such. So we're using this, and this sock says stocking has stretch to it, so it'll help you. If you wanna do one that does not have stretch, it may actually do you a little better there. We're gonna do that, and that's tapping. So how we do that with the situation of, that will be one part. We wanna go with the actual heel raises is my next one. And that's going this way. Sideways looks like such, lifting up. And this could be, in ways this could be kind of uncomfortable as well. If you're dealing with issues with your toes post-stroke not bending and not really flexing. So this could be slightly irritable when you're doing this. In this situation right here, how you could do this with assistance. We're gonna grab this again. Under the heel. Okay, let me do that with one hand. But those that only have access to one hand and you wonder how you can do it if nobody's helping you. So you see how I slid that under? With the one hand, now it's under my heel. We're lifting up. So if you're dealing with a situation, you're like, oh, well, that's that pulled off, but you're like, okay, I can't get my foot to stay down. I'm gonna show you this. What you would do is, trying to make sure you can see me in the camera. So I'm basically, with my dominant foot, I'm gonna step on the front. So therefore I can control it so my whole foot is not moving. And I'm still pulling with this one hand to actually lift that heel up. And again, so we're just working on getting slight movement with heel toes and toe. So heel raises and toe raises are the toe raises. Well, the first one, heel raises are the second one. Outside of that, my next really favorite one after we get done with those contraptions is, now we're gonna grab this affected knee, and how you can engage your affected hand. We would do this situation as such, grabbing here to put that arm there. And we're gonna lift that knee up, and I want that knee at a 90-degree angle. And we're gonna work on, and I will say it may seem like you're not doing anything because you don't see a lot of movement and you may not even feel movement, but our goal here is my favorite exercise, and it still works even now, even though I have movement in this ankle. And what I'm doing here is drawing the alphabet. Literally capital letters. I'm on the letter I right now, J. And what you will find with these exercises, doing this definitely daily. And I want you to record yourself when you're doing this. You will see drastic improvement. It may take you weeks, months, or whatnot that you may not see any movement, but I promise this will become one of your favorite exercises. And I'm on R. As to record yourself, you may have, when I say very minimal movement, and then you go back and look at a video, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm actually seeing an improvement, that you have movement and your ankle be going one way and not. And I literally just did A through Z right there with those exercises. But when you're in the 90-degree ankle, it really helps you to really get your calf going, get that movement going throughout. So test these exercises out for me. Let me know how they work for you. One more I wanted to do with that. So as we're doing this, and I'll show you how to assist it with pulling up. I'm gonna pull it up here. And what you would do is you're gonna work on how we can get those toes moving. So for one, you really wanna massage the feet as you massage your fingers to get blood flow in those feet, to get blood flow through those toes. So we'll start off there. Massaging the foot is good. Grabbing a foot massager, which I have a foot massager, that definitely works wonders. It's like that feel good type of pain that actually hurts, but it's doing good things for your foot to get that blood flow. We want to pay attention to each foot, as if you were a kid and your parents taught you that this little piggy went to the market, I need you to this little piggy to your feet, because we have to give each toe some attention here. And again, you may be in a situation that you don't have the feeling in your toes. Doing it in front of a mirror, looking at it, get that proprioception that you see it, allows the brain to understand, hey, this should have some movement. And I totally remember my toes didn't do this at all. I had no movement. But what got it going is constantly, you can be sitting in front of the TV, watching TV, and just going through each toe, back and forth. And again, hello, pain, it's okay, y'all. We're not hurting ourselves. Pull it back, take it all the way forward, pull it back, and going through each one and doing it multiple times. Repetition is key. Try these exercises out. Let me know how these work for you. And I will see y'all tomorrow.